Darien Lake is a small little theme park located in Buffalo, New York. It's small, fun, but not everyone's theme park stop. The main highlights are Big Woody Car Predator, which recently just got tightened track to the first drop and first airtime hail. Following along as I rank all 6 roller coasters at Darien Lake. Note, when I was there, I only could get 6 out of 7 of them done because unfortunately the Viper coaster aero suspended, no, not suspended, sorry, the aero coaster was down because of the lack of crew members. Number 6, Boomerang. Boomerang earns the 7th spot on my list because it's honestly the worst ride in the park. Edge of the Coma, what do you think? It's just gonna be painful, boring, not a fun experience. Like, that head banging, man. Anyway, so the experience starts with being pulled backwards and such a cool ride. Anyway, before racing through the tracks including a loop and a cobra roll. Instead of ending there, the train does it in a reverse, creating a different perspective for all riders. I mean, come on. This ride is tough. It's garbage. Number 5, Mind Eraser. The Mind Eraser is another duplicate from other rides like the Joker, the flight deck, I can't Wonderland, the Mind Racer. Yeah, anyway, this is not, people say, this is an intense ride packed with diversions and fast pack. Get it. Riders' legs stagger freely as the train twists through loops, corkscrews, and tight turns, creating a thrilling flying sensation. Now, these coasters aren't that fast. Okay, I don't know what people are talking about usually. The bad side of these is how painful they can be if you don't brace yourself, because you might get a headache after this. Number 4, motor coaster. A motor coaster is sort of like a fly, which is a wildness, which is, kind of Anyway, so this one just offers a more unique experience that you won't find any other roller coasters because the carts are shaped like motorcycles as you launch out of the station, creating more of a thrilling ride, but still on the family side. The smooth twist turns, yeah, after mentioned, this ride was really smooth and nice, and there's not really any more like painful or like rough or like uncomfortable restraints. They're just nice and like easy to tackle whenever you need to. It's definitely not the tallest or fastest or most intense at Darien Lake. Well, nothing really is tall at Darien Lake. Anyway, its creative design, comfortable ride experience, and fun launch make it one of the park's more familiar attractions. Well, it's the only family attraction they have. Number 3, Tantrum. Now, Tantrum, it honestly packs an incredible amount of excitement to a comeback line. So, I wasn't expecting a lot with this one because it looked pretty small and, like, not the greatest. But, so I'll put this out here. This is my very first vertical lift. Now, this one, is 97 drop, which creates lots of intense bursts of airtime when you're just thinking what's going to happen. All over there, dives. Oh my days, there's something to think about anyway. So the coaster just goes through a bunch of tight turns, inversions, and quick transitions that just keep the thrills coming from start to finish. Now I know there's only like 3 inversions and like 1 little twist and like going up like the lift, but like it's still it's short. The unique element smooth. Oh yeah, it is a really smooth ride and it's a non-stop intensity. Make change from almost a second, but still a third on my list at Darien Lake. Now heading over to number 2. I know everyone's thinking, what are you talking about? But hear me out. Number 2 is Ride of Steel. Now, Ride of Steel is a duplicate. Now, duplicates mean that they're just the same old, boring, boring thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, either way. And this one didn't provide that much airtime. Only the second hill. Airtime hill, it provided a little bit, and the turns were relatively shaky and not the greatest. I want to put this lower, like higher on my list, like a number 1 spot. It's just Predator. after that retrack, it deserves the #1 spot for sure. Because, man, I'll talk about that later. But anyway, the ride's still impressively smooth, and like rides fully enjoys fast-paced layout and sweeping turns, while the lack of inversions. Now, it is just still a classic hypercoaster at the end. It just still makes it one of the best attractions at Darien Lake, and a must-ride for any coaster fan if they're willing to get that coaster credit done. And that brings us to the #1 spot. Predator. Now, Predator is a classic wooden coaster, like all wooden coasters. But this one has the power of airtime. Now, I know it's nothing like, I don't know, Twisted Colossus or The Voyage at Holiday World, or even The Beast or Shivering Timbers at the King's Island. This one still, though, it tries to get up there. Not as close, but still, it gets pretty close, honestly. So from the moment the train plunges down the first drop, riders race through a long layout packed with twisting turns, rolling hills, and fast-paced sections. Fast-paced sections, there we go. I got it this time. That keep the thrill going from start to finish. Now just hear that roar, man. It's like the roar that got canceled out on the Six Flags America that got taken down last year. But anyway, the structure creates an exciting atmosphere that steel coasters can't quite match, honestly. That's just my opinion for these wooden coasters. I feel like they just have more charm to them. And like that old, like, wow, that actually looks like a roller that rollers around. Either way, its length, few left room, its intensity make this a classic wooden coaster with charm, and make Predator my favorite coaster at this Darien Lake theme park in around 7 minutes. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a pretty small one, but look out, I'll have some content about Kings Island, Cedar Point, and more about Kansas Wonderland coming out in the future. Hope you just subscribe and like, and keep the excitement going, am I right?